Hi, I'm Ann Katz of Ask Design. Today I'm talking about site migration from WordPress.org to WordPress.com. I think the WordPress.com platform is a great hassle-free choice for hosting your website. It's a managed content management service that provides easy setup, security, and maintenance. The free plan restricts your theme and plugin installations, but the paid plans offer more flexibility with the ability to customize the styling, install virtually any theme, and use additional plugins. In this tutorial, I'll take you through the steps of migrating a site from the self-hosted WordPress.org platform to a personal account on WordPress.com. Now, there's always more than one way to do something. We'll be doing a manual migration, but you could use a plugin or request a free migration from the WordPress.com team. There are basically 4 steps to take when migrating a site from WordPress.org, the source site, to WordPress.com, the destination site. First, you sign up for a paid plan on WordPress.com. Next, you export the content on the source site and then import it on the destination site. Thirdly, you upload a custom theme. And then the final step is connect the domain name. We'll go through each of those steps. So let's start with the paid plan. There is a tier of paid plans ranging from personal to business. So you can see the list of them here. Each upgrade opens up a bundle of new features and gives you increased storage. All of the paid plans allow you to upload your own custom theme and use your own domain name. There are a couple of ways to establish any paid plan. In our tutorial, we'll choose the personal plan. First, you have to sign up for an account on the WordPress.com homepage. You go to the homepage, WordPress.com, and click on the Get Started button. Follow the prompts to establish your account. To keep things simple, use your same username and password as you have already on the WordPress.org site, and then select the personal plan. For the site address, you can use the free subdomain that you are given with any free account and select a theme. Again, to make things a little simple, the theme that we are using will be WordPress's default 2024 theme, and I'll explain why later. You can do the same if you want to follow our tutorial literally. Now, that's if you don't have a WordPress.com account, that you have to establish one. But if you already have one, like I do here, and you can see I've already logged in, I'm at the dashboard, in order to upgrade, well, it's a simple process, really. First, you need to create a site. I've already done that. You follow the same steps in getting your site address squared away and selecting a theme. We'll go to the dashboard once we have our site configured a little bit and look for this upgrades section, and we'll go to the plans. You can see I'm on the free plan, but here, whichever one you choose, you click on the upgrade button. So going for the personal paid account, click on that button. Okay, we're done with step number 1. Step number 2 is to export and then import the content on your existing .org site. So I've logged into my .org site and I'm on the dashboard area. Look in this left sidebar for the tools. You can see the menu flies out to the right there. We want to export. This tool generates an XML file containing the site content. You download the XML file to your computer and then import it onto the destination site, which is our .com site. Now you can choose all of the content or restrict the export to certain types of content and, explore the different kinds. Some are really specific, but we're going to export everything. So choose that and then click on the Download Export File button. Continuing on with the next part of the step 2 process, we'll log into or make sure we stay logged into our .com site. And here I am back in the dashboard section. I'm going to look for the same tool, and this time instead of exporting, I'm going to import. So click on that. Now I'm able to go to this section where I can import my XML file. We will scroll to the WordPress option. It will import, as you can see. First, it's actually installing this tool, so we'll have to run the importer. And very simple, you click and drag your XML file onto this spot right there. So that importer is a pretty slick tool. It works very quickly. Your content is now imported without the styling, so we go to the next step. We will upload our own theme. It's a custom theme. We've built a child theme already. We want to get that theme downloaded from the .org site and upload it to the .com site. The free WordPress plan offers dozens of nice themes. One of the advantages of a paid plan is access to hundreds more premium themes, and a paid plan also allows you to upload any third-party theme as well as your own custom-made theme. We'll grab that child theme that we've already created on our .org site. It uses the 2024 theme for its parent, so you have a parent-child relationship with the themes. And if you want to know more about how to do that, I have another blog post, and I'll post it in the comments below. It's called Building My First WordPress Block Theme, Part 4, Child Themes. Here today, we'll see how to get that theme onto our new destination site. Okay, so we're back on the WordPress.org site. I've already installed the Create Block Theme plugin. It's a really cool plugin. It gave me the power to create the child theme. Now we're going to use it to save the changes to the theme and export it. Now I'm back in the dashboard area. Let's go to Appearance, Editor. There are several ways to get there, but this is an easy way. Just click on the content area. We've got this Create Block Theme wrench tool icon. I click on that, go to Save Changes to the Theme. I've got my selections already done, but let me go through them. Save fonts, save style changes, save template changes, process only modified templates, and this is a really important one I've discovered through a lot of different testing. Remove navigation refs. That helps with making sure your navigation goes into the theme correctly. So we've got that all selected. We're going to click the Save Changes button, and that way we'll know we've got the most recent changes. Theme saved successfully. The editor will now reload. Click OK. Now we could click on that wrench again right here, export the theme as a zip file right here. Okay, let's get that theme uploaded to our .com site. I've logged into one of my client sites so I can show you the next few steps. I'm in the dashboard, and first let's make sure we've got the 2024 theme at least installed, because that's the parent theme of the one that we're going to upload. Let's go to Appearance, and themes. Let's go there, and you can add a theme and look for it that way. 20, there it is. Hover over it. I've already got it installed, so it says activate. We don't want to activate it. We just want to install it if it's not already installed. Another way to look for it would be, instead of themes, go to the themes showcase, and same thing, you just search for it there. 20, it should pop up any second. Let's look for it. There we are again. So same deal. Once you know you have the parent theme installed, not activated, just installed, we can upload our theme. Let's go back to the more usual route. We'll add theme, and now we upload theme. You would click and drag your child theme that you downloaded from your .org site. You want to click and drag and bring it here. And once it's uploaded there, you can click the Install Now button. Once that child theme has been uploaded, then you want to activate it and check its status on the themes page. It will say it's active. Now, step 4 is connect the domain name. You can continue to use the free subdomain, but I recommend using the domain name you've already purchased for the WordPress.org site. You need to decide how to connect that to your new WordPress.com site. There's no fee to connect the domain with a paid plan. The decision is really a matter of logistics and your personal preference. Sometimes you will have a separate domain name registrar from the web host, or maybe the web host is also your domain name registrar. So the first thing to do is log into your domain name registrar account and have that available. I like to have a separate tab open on my browser so I can go back and forth from that domain name account to the WordPress account. Find the domain registration area on your domain name account. Then return back to your WordPress.com dashboard, and in the left sidebar, look for upgrades and click on domains. Now, if you are happy with your current domain name registrar, you can keep it where it is. In this choice, you are connecting your external domain name to the WordPress platform, because now you have a new web host. It's WordPress.com. And you do that by changing a few of the settings. You continue to renew your registration at the external provider. Now, WordPress provides very detailed instructions, and I'm going to try to summarize them for you. You click on the Add New Domain arrow and select Use a Domain I Own. In the empty field, type that domain name and click Continue, and WordPress will think, can it connect? Can it connect? Then in the next screen, you want to either click on Transfer or Connect. Let's start with just Connect. Click the Startup button. So if your registrar is capable of an automatic setup, that's what will happen. Otherwise, you have to do it manually. This is where the instructions that WordPress provides led me astray a little bit. I was a little confused by them, so I'm going to try to clarify. You have to make note of your current domain name servers on your registrar account. So write them down or do a screen grab. And then you want to remove them because you're going to put in the new ones from WordPress in its place. So this is why you're going back and forth. These are the 3 that you want to copy. They're pretty much the same, but you have 1 per line at your domain registrar account. So copy and paste each one separately, and there should only be those 3 values. And then on WordPress, back again on WordPress, once you've done all the copy and pasting, you verify that connection. It will happen pretty quickly, but it can take up to 72 hours to fully propagate worldwide. And so you can check the status on the status page in the upgrade domains area. If it says active, you're golden. Now, sometimes it's just easier to transfer the hosting and the domain name registration to WordPress. It's more neat and tidy. WordPress provides very extensive instructions, which are great, but you can get lost in them sometimes. Again, keep yourself logged into your domain name registrar account and then go back to your WordPress.com dashboard. Find the upgrades domains area, and again, that arrow, add a new domain, use a domain I own from the drop-down menu. Now, instead of connect, we're going to transfer. Scoot back to your domain name registrar. Be sure to unlock your domain. That is a security measure on your registrar's account. That's a good thing. Generally, you want it locked. Now we want to unlock it because we're moving it. Then you'll obtain a transfer code, which gets emailed to you. That should take place within 15 minutes. Sometimes it takes a few hours, so don't be surprised. That email may also contain a security link, an authorization link of some kind. Once that code is sent to you and you have it, go back to your domain registrar account and double check, make sure your domain is unlocked. I've had it lock up again while all this is happening, so it has to be unlocked. Back on WordPress, enter that transfer code, and you should be good to go. The transfer will be in progress. There's some sort of button, click readiness for transfer button or something like that. Again, it does vary. It can take 5 to 7 days to complete. You can check on the status by navigating to the upgrades domains area. When the status says in progress, everything has begun and is good. And meanwhile, the default subdomain that you were initially given will still work, so your site can still be viewed. When that status button says active, everything has fully transferred, and you can then manage all of your domain and hosting settings from your WordPress account. Now, I'd like to talk with you briefly about the matter of your email, because any email accounts associated with your domain name, like ann@mydomainname.com, may be impacted by connecting the domain name to your new WordPress.com site. So first, let's find out who your email provider is. If the domain name registrar handles your email and you keep that domain name registrar, obtain their DNS records. Usually it's the MX and text records, but it might include more. And add those records to your WordPress.com site. WordPress has very clear, detailed instructions about all of this. If you transfer the domain name to WordPress.com, or If the previous web host had been handling your email, all of those records now become irrelevant because WordPress is the new web host and now manages all of your DNS records, which include your email. So you need to find a new email solution. A couple simple ones, you could use a plugin. The one that I like the best so far in my travels is the professional email plugin. You need to purchase it through your WordPress.com dashboard and renew it annually. I think you get a little time of free use to see how you like it. MailPoet is another good option, but I must admit I really haven't used it on WordPress.com. The other solution is to use an external email provider like Google Workspace. You'll have to do some research about all of this for email providers and maybe some other plugins if you don't like the two I'm suggesting. I'm not totally literate in the matter of email configuration, but that's the best I can do for you right now. When you have completed all 4 of these steps, you can do a check on everything, or you can check things as you go along. I like to look at the site, look at the posts, the pages, make sure the authors are correct, all of users are correct. Take a peek at your media library, all of your plugins, the search engine settings for visibility, and permalinks. The last thing, we're assuming everything is fine, and it should be. And once everything is transferred and checked, and your domain is connected correctly, you can change the default site address to your domain name. Let's go to Upgrades, Domains. We've already set it here. It was the default WP Staging URL. We went up to this drop down and selected the primary domain setting for this page, and that should be it. I hope this tutorial was of use to you. If you have any other ways that you've gone about this migration, please feel free to share. Comments, questions, all of that is most welcome. I appreciate it, and take care.